fretboards. These are from Stuart McDonald. They're maple. They're well made. You can get them in a hurry, and they're full width. One's from it's probably a Gibson short scale. One is, I believe, a telly type scale, and one is a probably a dobro scale of some type. It doesn't matter. They're different length scales. It's a good place to start. What is a scale length? Measure from the top edge of the fretboard, the one near the nut, to the 12th fret. We're going to do this approximately. That's 12 and 3/4. 12 and 12 is 24. 3/4 and 3/4 inch and a half. It's 25 and a half inch scale. 12 and 3/4 times 2. If you measured it, it would be longer because the scale has to be compensated for string distortion when it's fretted. So 12 and 3/4, that's 25 and a half. This one measures 12 and a half on the money. It's going to be a 25 inch scale. That's the dobro scale or the Gibson scale, I forget. Anyway, here's one at 12 and a quarter. That'll be 24 and a half inch scale. So here's 3. Your regular guitar scale is about 25 and a half. This is from probably a European parlor guitar. It's measuring just about 12. The scale length would be 24. Now, just for some humor, what's wrong with this picture? Okay. This is called a mistake. Within the range of scale lengths that you can get either from here, stealing one from another guitar, you can pretend you've got a capo and or just chop this off. So if you're looking for, let's say, another scale length, let's measure from here. Now the 12th fret's going to be not here, but up here, because we got to count 12 frets. There you go. 12 on the money. Now I've got a 24 inch scale made out of this fretboard that originally was 25 and a half. Boom. So we can figure. Anyway, I can get a true 12 inch or 24 inch scale just by chopping off this first fret and moving my position marker down to there. If I was to use this one at this fret, would be 11 and 3/4, which would be 23 and a half, shorter. Go from here to there. This is 11 and a half plus a little bit. Let's say this one is, anyway. If you wanted a ters, even shorter scale, just move it down one, keep counting out this way. Just pretend you have a capo that's a laser. Chopped it off. This started as one of these. For some reason I did not use it, and it has been abbreviated. Probably had 2 cut off. Now, let's this here is a viola da terra from Portuguese people. Mostly, I think, down by the Azores. But anyway, I'll have to edit that out. I did not use this. I bought it as a blank. I fretted it, and for some reason it did not fit the application. I think this was an oops, but it would be perfect for someone with a viola da terra. And right now we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. That's 11 and a half, a little more than that. That would be 23, about 23 and an eighth. Scale of about 23 and an eighth. And we can, basically, you're going to measure to the saddle. The intonated length is about 1/8 of an inch longer. So you'll measure from the 12th fret to there, or from back here to there with the total length. You can then adjust this to hit where your saddle is. Give yourself a little leeway. These saddles float. You can do the final intonation adjustment there. So, the imaginary capo will turn most fretboards into the length you need should they be shorter. There's no way to stretch them yet. We're working on it.